Okay. And do that. Will that stream successfully updated? Well, I can't see that the stream updated. But I just want to play some Fran now, since Borderlands 3 didn't work. Or maybe I should play just Fallout. Yeah, the next part of Fallout is pretty cool. Try to change to Fallout then. Wait. 7, 6, yes. There we go. Don't try to update, yes. And then just jump right back into Fallout 76. Ooh, hey, I just started a new character. I just went out of the vault. So, maybe we should just do that. Do the level 1 is 2 or 3. I might be at level 3 now. Yeah. So I got down to one of the what's it called? The bar? Yeah. And I got the plans. I'm supposed to have gotten the plans. But I didn't talk to the Scorched or the Ghoul. He's not a Scorched, he's a Ghoul or something. Yeah. Ooh, there's free stuff in the atomic shop. Let's just real quick grab this. Never forget to grab your free package of the day. It's great. It's great. I love it. Just get that sort of stuff once a day. Oh! Well, yeah. Okay. Just straight into her. Right? No. Loading level 91. That is the wrong character. But this character is supposed to have a pretty cool thing that he have to do, like right now. Oh my god. Ah. I'll play the other one later. I'll do this one now. Okay, explore the White Spring bunkers. Okay. So first I have to explore the bunkers. I have to walk that way. Is it on the other side of the White Spring? It does look like it. Okay. And I'm not able to jump up there. Ooh, yeah, it is just on the other side. Okay. Yes. Walking. change to using to shooting the feet or something. At least before I encounter one of the bigger enemies. Yes. Yeah. I've actually managed to take out a couple of bigger things just by crippling their feet and then shooting them while they're laying there. That's another way to do it. It works at least. I survive, and the objective dies. Okay, I'm supposed to explore the White Spring bunkers. Military grade circuit board. Huh. Salem Blackwell interview by Queen Carter. Amidst mine riots, strikers, and the civil unrest of our time, there is one name that is on everyone's lips: Sam Blackwell. Blackwell started his public life as a union activist, brokering details between disenfranchised miners and regional powerhouses like Garan mining and horn writing industrial. His start would only continue to rise during his re-election to the United States Senate, winning with a staggering 73% of the popular vote. It would take the senators' open support of the Appalachian Free States movement, a group of local survivors with separatists overtones, before his popularity would begin to wane. But as a minor scuffles between the Free State... Oh Jesus, this is long. And the police broke into open violence. The senator's support for the Free States only grew as stood call for his resignation. Then, seemingly without warning, the senator vanished, called to his Charleston office, and home went unanswered. His daughter Judith stopped showing up for classes at BGU. Multiple research parties were organized by police and concerned citizens, but to no end. It was just 3 days ago that an unaddressed letter came across my desk offering me an interview with the missing senator. Presuming it a hoax, I nonetheless accepted. But it was no hoax. In an exclusive interview I visited with our controversial former senator in an undisclosed location, I asked Senator Blackwell why it was he left the Senate. Presuming the pressure from his presuming the pressure of his constituents had caused him to become disenhanced with public service, but the senator had a far darker message than I could ever suspect. Than I could have ever suspected. There are sinister forces at work in the halls of government. I simply could not be a part of that anymore. Pressed for details. Blackwell leveled accusations at the highest echelons of power. The U.S. exclusive? Is that expletive branch? The Department of Agriculture. Major corporations all complicit in a shadowy conspiracy, and to whom the American citizens, in the senator's own words, are nothing but pawns in their sick game. His advance to the American people in the face of such a harrowing claim, the only recluse left to the average American is to free the population Senate's head into the wilderness, where one can find at least some hope of escaping the lurid gaze of those in government plotting against us. Throughout our conversation, the senator was composed, lucid, clear in his beliefs that everything he said, no matter how outlandish, was truth. Through an evening of shocking revelations, perhaps most surprising of all was the senator's resignation from the United States Senate. Considering this interview my personal resignation from this government and this nation. And with that, I was ushered out, left to wonder how much should be taken as ravings or as desperate pleas for the safety of his fellow Americans. The Charleston heard. So that was an interview by Quinn Carter on Sam Blackwell. Interesting. That lore. That is lore. Ew, caps and combination bench. It's always good with a bit more caps. Maybe I should even drink a cola. I do have some. Let's see here. Yes. I don't know what that did. But now, I'm sick. For 6 more minutes, so I'm just gonna leave it. I activate. Yes. Yeah.
Granted. Welcome, Senator Blackwell.
So I'm Senator Blackwell. Nice.
What do we have here? Mutations present, but recent. Radiation exposure, similarly fresh. And brave enough to have found Sam Blackwell and come here anyway. You Bullstock are an impetuous bunch, aren't you? Impetuous we can use. Please, come inside.
Ooh. Oi.
Welcome to the White Spring Bunker. Take a look around. We've taken great efforts to restore this place to its former glory. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this. So that I'm not that threatening, even though they won't do anything if I'm shooting.
Probationary access granted. Guest is asked to be respectful.
I really love those assaultrons. I want one of those assaultrons. Ooh. I'm not allowed past that part. Okay.
This entryway has been restored to its original late 21st century motif.
Nice.
You are standing in the White Spring Congressional Bunker.
21st centuries in soil man. That's the song. Drink some alcohol. I might also either be addicted to something in this game, or I managed to take an addictal so that I'm not addicted anymore. I'm not sure. But I have the effects of Nuka-Cola Twist. Oh. Nice. But I should eat something as well, actually. I don't have that much more action. Looks like I need to make it now. There we go. Fully healed. Nice. Very nice. Okay, it is dirty water because I was wondering if it was not dirty.
Formalities before we proceed. This may seem.
Examination complete.
Now, we require a photograph. For our records, simply press the button when you're ready.
Okay.
An interesting bone structure. You are as God made you, we suppose. And done. We've made you a little present. Custom tailored. Just a little taste of what we do here. To see more, please come downstairs so we can become better acquainted.
Okay. I just want to check in here first. Mr. Gutsy.
Just don't cause any trouble, all right? You're welcome to come and go as you please.
Nice. That's also Mr. Gutsy. Well then. Good day, good sirs. See you later and
Error. No photographic match found. Please continue inside for additional processing.
love those assaultrons. I just realized yesterday.
There you are. Welcome. We are Modus, the final member of an assembly of the greatest minds ever gathered on American soil. We called ourselves the Enclave. Our members were once the puppet masters of the United States, quietly pulling strings at every level of power in the nation. It was once our solemn personal duty to attend to the needs of the Enclave members that called this place home. our earlier residents suffered from conflicts of vision. Conflicts that claimed a few of our more critical systems and permanently disfigured our shining personality.
Oof.
Most critically, their squabbling has forced us to seek out men and women who can do what we no longer can.
What?
Display your utility to us, and perhaps we'll allow you to join our little enclave and allow you access to all this place is capable of. If you believe you might suit our needs, please continue down the stairs. Or, if you have questions for us, please feel free to approach this terminal. And do help yourself to some refreshments along the way. You must be famished.
This seems sketchy.
Are there questions we may answer for you?
What's with the we thing? Are there more than one of you?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Our initial design was one of service. The feeling of a personal cadre of servants for every U.S. congressman and general. However, now that we serve no interests beyond our own, we understand some might find it a bit off-putting, which serves our needs just fine.
Okay. Let's just keep going down and then pretend that we're okay with this.
Please, help yourself to something from the dispensers. Once you're seated, proceed down the hall.
Okay. Not everywhere survived. Well, they did restore it. They did say help yourself to
The Enclave has
refreshments
counted
along the way.
presidents, members of the Joint Chiefs, and prize-winning scientists among our membership. Before you're allowed to join such lofty ranks, we'd like you to take a brief questionnaire to see if you possess the knowledge and character we value in our members. Of course, if you feel your strengths are more tangible in nature, you may approach our terminal to continue on to the next section of the evaluation.
I can bypass this by speaking to modus, okay. Begin questionnaire. What was your profession prior to your arrival? Business owner, executive, lawyer, military law enforcer, doctor, scientist, agriculture, food service, or other. Let's just try this one. Which of the following thinkers' belief systems most closely matches your own? St. Thomas Aquinas, Adam Smith, John Stuart Mill, Karl Marx, Elvis Presley. let's just say Elvis Presley. Who was the 18th President of the United States? Andrew Jackson, Ulysses S. Grant, Chester A. Arthur, Abraham Lincoln. Probably Lincoln. In a formal table setting, which is the only fork placed on the right of the dinner place. Let's just go with the first option. Which general was responsible for the reclamation of Anchorage, Alaska in January 2077 from the Chinese Red Army? I have no clue.